Namaskar and welcome to News for Hearing Impaired, the top stories. Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Sunday reviewed the situation in Jammu and Kashmir with National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, Union Home Secretary Rajiv Mehrishi and other top officials during an hour-long meeting. He directed all concerned to try to bring back normalcy in the state within a week. The officials gave a briefing on the prevailing situation as well as along the border and the steps taken to restore normalcy in the state. In Jammu and Kashmir, fresh firing was reported once again in Poonch district. Earlier on Sunday, in the fierce gun battle with militants in Poonch district, security forces killed 3 militants. A policeman has lost his life and 5 persons, including 4 security personnel and a civilian, have been injured. Encounter started when security forces acting on an input about the presence of militants. A 10-hour-long fierce gun battle followed, during which 3 heavily armed militants were gunned down. A huge quantity of arms and ammunition has been recovered from the possession of the slain militants. Tributes were paid to the slain policemen who martyred. Meanwhile, 4 terrorists were killed on Sunday as army foiled 3 infiltration attempts in Kashmir Valley. The terrorists were trying to sneak into India along the line of control, while one infiltration bid was foiled in Nogam sector. Another was foiled in Tangdahar and the third was foiled in Gurez sector. Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting M. Venkaiah Naidu on Sunday said that Zakir Naik must answer the criticism levelled against him and should not try to take shelter under the religion. The Union Minister termed as totally absurd the allegations levelled by controversial preacher Zakir Naik against the government. Baluch activists staged a protest in Melbourne, Australia against the atrocities and human rights violations by Pakistan in Balochistan. Raising slogans, the protesters listed out the atrocities listed against the Baloch people. President of Baloch National Movement in Australia, Mir Baloch, thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for raising the issue of human rights violation in Balochistan. He also appealed to the international community to extend support to the Balochistan. The Baloch Republican Party has also held protest in South Korea's port city of Busan. Activists were protesting against Pakistan's atrocities in Balochistan. Switzerland's Stanislas Wawrinka defeated world number 1 Novak Djokovic with a scintillating display to win the first US Open and third Grand Slam title. Wawrinka seeded third, won 6-7, 6-4, 7-5, 6-3 to add the US title to those who he had already won in Australia and France over the last 2 years. The 31-year-old hit 46 winners in a brilliant display of shot making. Serbia's Djokovic made a strong start but struggled physically as the final entered a 4th hour in New York. With that, we wrap it up here. Meanwhile, news and updates continue on DD News. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6:15 a.m. Namaskar.